Alright, we are live. Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between. I am Violet Hyena. You are here with perfect timing. I am here to do readings for people with perfect timing. And the game here is that I have 13 decks. They all have a lot to say, and I choose which one gets to speak by using a regular playing card deck. Alright, and I see Ruby's here. Hi, Ruby! Sorry to keep you waiting. And I see Francis, and he says, "Hi, Violet." And I say, "Hi, Francis." And Francis says, "How are you today?" And I say, "I am nearly hydrated. I just should hydrate a little bit more. And then I'll be squared up." Alright. Collective energy reading, please. Sure, I like those. Collective energy reading. And those are fun. Collective energy reading. A deck for the collective energy reading. I need a deck for the beginning of the stream. Collective time, make it rhyme. Collective energy reading deck. Where be you? You'll be in the cards. It is for 1, 2, 3, 4 Prism Vision deck. What do we got? What do we got? What's the collective energy reading tonight? What's the collective energy reading tonight? It's a good. Okay, so it is the Two of Chalices. Ooh. So it is a sharing of emotion. And particularly this one is like a small romantic gesture. Small romantic energy tonight. All the good romantic feelings in this room tonight. There you go. There it is. So everything is being romanticized tonight. You know what? I get that. I can see where that is. Also, 2 people naked in a pond. Yeah, go do it with champagne. That is what the Two of Chalices said. Alright. And Francis says, "Thank you, lovely collective reading." You're very welcome. Put these back. I could turn down my background music. I feel it is not background enough. I feel like it's up front and center. I do not like that. And current energy reading for Francis, please. Yes, one moment. There we go. Background music is now set back to background sound. And we have Canupria. What's current feelings of Tuckish for me? Alright, so now that we have 2 people asking questions, I'm going to add both to the list. And we've got Francis first. And we have Kanupriya. Kanupriya. Okay, and then Ruby says, hi, Ruby. And Kanupriya says, will you contact me in 2 days? Will you contact me in 1 week? Okay. I will handle that when we get to it. I mean, technically not the same question. So, Kanupriya, I will answer the will he contact me in time with the Cosmic Timing Oracle deck. So you don't have to list how many days or weeks. I'm just going to use this deck for that question. Perfect. Yeah, I just defer to that deck because I do get a few time questions. They're difficult. They're difficult to answer. So I just let that deck do it. Alright, so I got... Will it be beneficial for me to reach out to Amir? Ooh, Ruby, you are on the list. Okay, sure. Is Tamkesh already moved to the USA? Alright. And then Priya again. And then did he figure out if it's me who messages him? So it's Ruby again. Alright. So many good questions for the cards tonight. Alright, we're going to start with this. And I'm going to start reading cards. And then I will go back to chat after I'm done reading chart cards. So, first is Francis. Pin Francis's message. Which is the current energy reading for Francis. Current energy reading for Francis. Which deck? Which deck? I'm gonna open that up to all the cards. King! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Money and the law of attraction. Okay, this is the information card. We do not read the information card. It is shy. It stays in the box. And what is the current energy reading for Francis? What is the universe trying to say to Francis? What's the universe trying to say today? Okay. What do I want and why do I want it? When you acknowledge what you do not want and then ask yourself, what is it that I do want? You begin a gradual shift into the telling of your new story and into a much improved point of attraction. You get the essence of what you think about, whether you want it or not, because the law of the universe is unerringly consistent. Therefore, you are never only telling the story of how it is now, you are also telling the future experience that you are creating right now. So that is the energy for Francis. Let me sum it up. So it is about focusing upon what you want after knowing that you don't want that. It's just regathering yourself and then refocusing on what you do want. That way your energy goes to what you do want. And it's going to take a little focus. Alright, I hope that helps out, Francis. Okay, and then we have Kanupriya. Need a deck for Kanupriya. Kanupriya. Here we go. I found it. Give it a minute. Okay, what's the current feelings of Tanishq for me? Tanishq. What are the current feelings for Tanishq? For Kanupriya. I need the deck. It is number 3. 1, 2, 3. Supernatural deck. What are the current feelings of Tanishq for Kanupriya? No, it's not done yet. That's better. My golly, okay. It spilled out cards. It's just spilled them out, so there we go. Alright, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Three of Bones, which is Wands, and the Hangman, which is different perspective. So, what do we hit? The Three of Bones, Three of Wands. We have one Major Arcana, one Court card, one Minor Arcana. And number 3 is seeing opportunity in the Queen, which is, I believe, how Tanishq sees you. He sees you as the Queen of Pentagrams. A queen! Surrounded by material wealth, which is very rich, very good in material, and also materialized health, which is lovely. So he sees opportunity in you, and that is this perspective that he has upon you, and it's a very enlightened one. So he thinks very positively of you, my dear, and that is very good. All right, then will he contact? Like, when will he contact Kanupriya? Bring this back. Alright. I will pick again later. The cards are very picky. They do not like being only one deck is allowed to have the stage, they say. Only one deck. How dare you make us share a stage? This stage is too small for us. Well, I'm doing my best. I am doing my best here. This minuscule stage and you expect us all to be on board. It doesn't work like that. That's what they're saying to me. Alright, so when will he contact Kanupriya? When will he contact Kanupriya? Alright, we have... Oh no, I'm so sorry. In February. In February, he will contact you. I know that seems so far away. I'm so sorry. That is what the cards say, though. Okay, and then... And then we have to pick another deck. Because this is how this game works. Oop, and then... Pin. There we go. Number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the gate cards. Ooh. So, making the message bigger. There we go. Is Tanishka already moved to the USA? Is Tanishka already moved to the USA? And the answer is yes. With the 9 of Cups. And he's feeling really happy about it. Super comfy. No. Just more questions. Let's see. And then this one. What's Tanish's next actions for me in upcoming 10 days? Tanish's next actions for Kanupriya. actions for Kanupriya in 10 days. Okay, well, we have the Four of Cups, which is a stability of emotions. It's not really many actions. What do we got here? And then for coins, a victory in coins. Still not much action. There we go, some wands. Some decisions to make. Alright, so we got a steady emotions with the victory in money. And these have been decisions made, or you'll be making decisions about money with steady emotions. I think that way works better. So, he's going to be making decisions about victory in money with steady emotions with Kanupriya. So he's making plans, making good plans. And then we got Ruby. Oh, God. Kanupriya. I hope that helps you out. And then I'll get to Ruby. And then back and forth. Kanupriya, why do you retract messages? That's silly. Okay, and Ruby, did he figure out it's me who sent him the message on FB? Hold on. Okay, you're welcome, Kanupriya. I mean, all the questions have now disappeared from Kanupriya, so I can't answer anymore. Okay. So where's Ruby's? Let's see. Will it be beneficial to reach out to Amir? Will it be beneficial? Let's get you a deck. Let's find a deck. I suppose if somebody's planning to not be here for the readings, and then they just don't have the anxiety of the questions sitting on the video. That makes sense, I guess, a little. Oh, well. Okay, number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cat Tarot. Okay, Ruby slippers. Will it be beneficial to reach out to Amir? Will it be beneficial to reach out to Amir? Will it be beneficial to reach out to the mirror. The answer says no. The cards say the answer is no. And it is the major arcana of strength, which means that you have to take the inner strength and do not reach out for a mirror. And that is what the cards have to say. I hope that helps you out. And then we'll go to the next one. Did he figure out it's me who sent him the messages on Facebook? Did he figure it out? Did he figure it out? It was Ruby. Did he figure it out? Did he figure it out? No, he didn't. He's still looking for his justice. He's looking for his cause and effect. He's still looking. He's still researching. He's still pondering. And apparently he's still biting the hand that feeds it. And that is what the cards have to say. So, dupe. And Ruby asks, will Mom give Ruby a sum of money needed for the phone? Will Mommy give me money for the phone? Will Mommy give Ruby money for the phone? Will Mommy give Ruby the money for the phone? And the answer is yes. But she's gonna give you a hard stare when you do it. It is judgment. It is a major arcana. And it reminds me that it is refinement of your skills and ability to have discipline for some reason. I feel like this is giving me the mom look, okay? I'm very scared. That is what the cards have to say. Okay, and I believe... Well, John says good evening, so good evening, John. Welcome. And do I cross Amir's mind or he miss me? Does Amir miss Ruby? You don't... Here, we'll make this legit. A two questioner. So does he miss you? Or does he think about you? Because these are two very different feelings. Okay, so does Amir miss Ruby? The answer is no. And does he think about Ruby? And the answer is no. And we're going to look deeper into the cards. So they're both no's. We have the Five of Treats, which is the Five of Pentacles. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So normally, the Five of Pentacles is focusing on the lack of wealth or poverty. So he's focused on other prospects, but there is the fact that these two cats look like they're kissing, and it's very cute. But he's not missing you. And he's not. Does he think about Ruby? Let's see, we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So the reason he's not thinking about you right now is that he is concerned with his environment, and his health and his wealth. So he is very focused on not being poor, and he has a young mindset where he just zeroes in on what he's thinking about, and then nothing else is on his mind. In fact, I recently know that it's called object permanence, and it's not something to be offended of all the time, because it's just that, is this thing here? I'm now thinking about it. Oh, it's not here. I'm not thinking about it. So he's really thinking about what he needs to do to make money. And that is the only reason he is not thinking of you. Nothing negative, it's just not happening at this moment. So I hope that helps you out. Okay. So I'm going to clear the list because I finished the list, and I'm going to hydrate. I'm going to hydrate, and then I'm going to read chats. Water is so good. It's so tasty. Okay. Unpin. There we go. I noticed you. Francis says, "Don't be shy, card. We'd love to hear from you. We don't bite. Not just yet." And a mwahahaha face emoji. And I do put away the shy cards just because they don't need to be read. They just need to be left alone. So please leave the poor shy cards alone. And Francis says, "That's a beautiful reading. Thank you, Violet." Holding out heart. You are very welcome. And John says, "Does Griffin does Griffin think that he can do whatever he wants and there's nothing I can do about it?" John is on the list. And I will get back to your question as soon as I am done with chat. As soon as I'm caught up with chat. And Francis says, question. Current feelings of Francis towards Jay, please. Okay, Francis is on the list. And Kanupriya says, thank you. You're welcome. Science says, hi, how are you still doing questions? Hi, Science. Yes, I am doing questions. You must be new, and thank you for subscribing. You can post your questions, only post them once, and I'm gonna put your name on the list when you post a question, and then when I catch up on chat, I will get to your question and read it with the cards. So yeah, welcome aboard and drop your first question. You can ask as many as you want within the 2 hours that I'm live streaming. After the 2 hours, I say good night. Okay, and Debbie says, hello, beautiful. Hi, Debbie. And Ruby has retracted one message. And Debbie Kelly says, can you please pull a card for me and tell me what the universe has to say tonight? Yes. Debbie Kelly is on the list. Okay, and Science says, my question, if you're still doing it, is if the person that has been on my mind will ever reach out to me. Thank you for doing this. You are very welcome. So, Science is on the list. And Francis says, follow-up question. What is Francis creating right now, please? All right, so Francis is on the list. Okay, and John says, how will my meeting with my probation officer go? It's a very good question. You are on the list, John. And Ruby says, what does my life partner do for a living and his educational background? All right, Ruby is on the list. And then how will be the theme of our life together? How does he look like as a general image? Interesting. We'll make that happen. So John says, Violet, how should I work with deities? As advice, non-tarot card question. I would go say, hey deity, can I ask a favor, please? Thank you. I love you. Good vibes. Just be super polite. When you ask for any favors, say thank you. And really appreciate what is around you so that the deity knows that they will also be appreciated for all that they're doing. Because I bet that deity is doing a lot for you that you don't know about. And that is just how deities work. And that is my advice. I hope that helps you out. And Ruby says, will I meet him in the 2027 or later? Okay, so still Ruby. And then John says, I was thinking on working with nature spirits and ancestors to do Norse paganism. That sounds cool. Well, you have the background for it, yeah. Your ancestors would definitely help you out. It's what ancestors do. And Ruby says, will our house be wide or medium and how it looks? Interesting. Nice. Okay, so I have now caught up with chat and I'm going to go back to John's first question. Here we go. Okay, so. And thank you all for your patience. I know it's a very long list tonight. We got a lot of people. Yay! Okay, we need a deck for John. Need a deck for John's question. Deck for John's question. Does Griffin think he can do whatever he wants and there's nothing I can do about it? Okay, number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Supernatural deck. Ooh, supernatural deck. Two. Interesting. Okay, does Griffin think that he can do whatever he wants? I guess we're doing it again. And there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, so does he think? Yes. That's a hell yes. Yeah, full confidence. He thinks he can take you. that is the character of confidence. Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, absolutely yes. He thinks he can do whatever he wants and there's nothing you can do about it. And he thinks he can take you. Very combative. Ugh. It's action, so it's not even. It's action. It's not even thoughts. He knows. He knows he can take you. So I hope that helps you out, John. Francis says, current feelings of Francis towards Jay, please. Current feelings of Francis towards Jay. I'm gonna do the thing of the pennies. Pin. There we go. Oh, we know what question we're on. There we go. Which deck for Francis? King, which is 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Robin with Tarot. Robin with Tarot. current feelings of Francis towards Jay? What are the feelings? What are the feelings? What are the feeliest feelings for Jay? What are the feeliest feelings? Okay, I guess we're getting a 5-card spread. Alright, let's see what we got. The question. The questions of the feelings. The feelings of the resources being given towards Jay. Okay, this card describes the events and the general situation that lead up to the question. So, focusing on the pentacles and the resources. So, a youth is looking to make money. The youth is looking to make money, and somebody's giving money. And somebody's telling me the youth is looking to the elder to make money, or give money, or take money. Somewhere in there. This card shows how the seeker has tried to answer the question, or it may indicate the character strength or flaw that has it most bearing on the solution. Well, I do know the 3 is the heartbreak, but it's a little bit more complex because it is logic stabbing emotion. It is logic cutting through emotion. So it is logic taking the front stage in all of this. And it really then is the knowledge about the wealth. And this card may represent the influence of coworkers, friends, or family. So, since this is really giving me job vibes, this is the chariot of the coworkers charging forward and continuing to do their jobs. And this card represents the answer to the problem. The appropriate action is to take the inherited interpretation of this card. So, Francis sees this young youth as a beginning person on the same journey that Francis started out with. So this youth is following his path. And we're cutting through all the emotions. This is job related, and the co-workers are charging ahead. So it's just another youth on the path to good coin. So it feels like an apprenticeship sort of vibe here. Alright, I hope that helps you out, Francis. Boop. Okay, then. And Debbie's question is next. Found it. Pull a card. What does the universe have to say to Debbie tonight? What? What does the universe have to say? What does the universe have to say to Debbie tonight? What does the universe have to say to Debbie tonight? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Robin Wood Tarot for Debbie. No. Alright. What does the universe have to say tonight? What does the universe have to say tonight? What does the universe have to say tonight to Debbie? What's the universe have to say tonight? I guess that one, too. Let's see, we got holding on to your money for a bit in your castle. And there is justice to be served. Thematically, I feel like these go very well together. So the universe has to say that there is justice and you'll be able to stabilize your money because of it. There is cause and effect going on, and there is money to be saved and held on to. Cherish it. Alright, I hope that helps out, Debbie. Debbie, there we go. Come on, sweetheart, go in the box. Go in the box. Please. And thank you. I know. The box is a home. The box is a home. And then we have we have science. Okay, so if the person that has been on Science Mind will ever reach out to Science. Cool. Will the person in Science Mind ever reach out to Science? Let's pick a deck. That is a Q, which is 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The octopus tarot. Will the person in Science Mind reach out to Science? The answer is yes, but they have a bit of the devil in them. Or it is a temptation. The card is a devil. It is a yes. They will reach out for you, but for intentions that you may not like. They may be playful, they may be prankful. They might be temptation that you should watch out for, but they will contact you. I wish you luck. Watch your step. The devils and the imps are tricky. Alright, I hope that helps you out, science. Okay, follow-up question. What is Francis creating right now? What is Francis creating right now? What is Francis creating right now? What deck wants to answer Francis? The Cat Tarot, of course. Of course, the Cat Tarot. The silliest deck. What is Francis creating right now? What is Francis creating right now? The Ace of Wands. You're beginning a new project. A passion project. Creating a new passion project. A puzzle. You're creating a new passion project that is a puzzle. Creating, there's a little bit more. I'm trying to dig for it. Creating a passion project that is a puzzle that's going to solve a solution. Yeah, that's it. So you're working on a passion project that is a puzzle and it's going to make solutions. So I hope that helps you out. Francis. Let me get John. How will my meeting with my probation officer go? We need a deck for John. He needs to know how the meeting with the turbo will go. The Provo Hobo. How will it go? The Provo Hobo. You know what? I like that. Hold on. Provo Hobo. Pro. He's also a popo. Alright. Yeah, just go with it. Just go with it, guys. We need a deck for John. We need a deck for John about the Provo Hobo Popo. Oh, golly. Alright. I am definitely in the zone today. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Octopus turrets. Probo Hobo Popo. That's so. It feels good, doesn't it, mouth, guys? How will the meeting go with the Probo Hobo Popo? My golly, say that 5 times fast. Ah, Probo Hobo Popo. How will it go? It will go well. It will go very well. That's the Fool energy. That is definitely the Fool energy. Oh, go with it, man. Yeah, you are gonna be fine. It's gonna go very well. Because they see you as young and on your road, and it's just gonna be fine. Just respect the Probo Hobo Popo, and you'll be okay. In fact, if you have this song in your head while you go, you will definitely appear like a sympathetic person. So, Probo Popo Popo. Thank you. Thank you for dealing with my shenanigans. Okay, then we got Ruby. Ruby. And Ruby's question. What does my life partner do for a living and his educational background? What does he do? What does he do? What do he do? And educational background. Educational background. We need a deck. We need a deck for these questions, please. We need a deck for these questions, please. We need a deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is. Every little thing you do is magic, you know. La 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 la. It's magic, you know. La 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 la. So, Okay. What do he do? What do he do? And educational background. Educational background. Flip. What do he do? What do he do? And his educational background. Educational background. What do he do? A guy like him. Oh, he do the Three of Wands. So he has the tools. I'm gonna say he is a very skilled handyman. A jack of all trades. He sees the opportunity and he makes do. I would even go so far as to say he is an interpreter. Entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. That is the long word my brain was looking for. Entrepreneur. And then his educational background, streets. Very streetwise. Very people educated. Good at, like, challenging people through skill. Very social. Very socially educated. That's very good. Because for an entrepreneur to do their trades and see opportunities, they gotta know how to be social. So that's good stuff. That's good stuff right there. That's good stuff. How will be the theme of your lives together? The theme? We need the theme. They need a theme for their life together. They need a theme. What kind of theme are we looking at? What kind of theme? What kind of theme do we seem to need? Theme that could be useful to all. Oh, we have the Nine of Wands. So lots of skills. Like skills coming together to make something good. I'm very good at it. So this would be a team of people that know what they're doing, know what skills need done, and can put it all together in a very well-aligned place. And it is on the card, we have a beaver chewing a log, and we know that beavers are those hard workers and they know what they're doing. And they make things happen. They shift the world around them. They build stuff. They stop rivers. So you have a powerful dynamic with this person in your marriage. Was it marriage? Life together. For your life together. How does he look as a general image? We're gonna need another deck, because this deck is full of animals. We're just straight up gonna need a human deck. There we go. A human deck, please. Number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a very human deck. In fact, this is the best deck to pick up, men. Because it's my gay tarot. How will he look? There we go. How do he look? Is he pretty? Is he pretty? What he look like? How pretty he be? How pretty he be? Is he eye candy? Is he king material? I'm asking for Ruby, not me. How would he look? That is not a detailed picture, but that is a good card for when you do get your life together, because this is the 10 of Cups, and this is the fulfillment of a happy life together. Okay, so we actually have a picture here of a man with lovely cornrow dreads. It looks like, I want to see African American person, if I had to guess. Here we go. I'll try to get up to the camera. Boo. Zoom down. There's a lag I have to consider. So this is the image that has come up. I hope you can see it. Oh, it looks good. I got a clear image there. And he's fighting the weather. He knows what he's doing. Alright, so I hope that helps you out. Joan image, dark skin, beautiful cornrows. Takes care of his hair, because kinky hair is not easy to take care of. So he's got a beautiful head of hair. So he knows how to take care of things. And then Ruby says, will I meet him in 2027 or later? And please make it a yes, no. Sure. Yes, no question. Okay, it is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got octopus tarot. Octopus tarot. Octopus tarot. And we gotta pin the correct question. There we go. Will Ruby meet him in 2027 or later? Will Ruby meet him in 2027 or later? Okay, the answer is yes. The King of Cups. And the King of Cups is very patient and in control of their emotions and an external ruler. So he takes that to the outside of what he do. So your patience will be rewarded, yes. And will our house be wide or medium, and how it looks? That's an interesting question. I think I'm gonna let the cards pick a different deck for this question. Let's see what we can get. We're looking for architecture. My golly. Our house be wide, medium, and how it looks. Okay. Which deck? Which deck? We got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. Every little thing you do is magic, you know. Do is magic, you know. There we go. There we go. Every little thing you do is magic, you know. Do 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 do. Okay. So will the house be wide or medium, and how it looks? Okay, wide or medium. Oh, very big, very big. So it has a universe in the back. That's big. That's pretty darn big. It's pretty. It's pretty like an aquarium. So be blue. I like blue. I like a nice big blue house. With, well, it has water in the background, so maybe a waterside view. That'd be lovely. That'd be lovely. I think that's good. I think that is very pretty. So it would be a very large, what is it? Wide or medium. So this is definitely a wide house. Wide. And it is blue by water. I hope that helps you out, Ruby. Okay, so that completes the list for right now. I'm going to take a long drink because that was a long list. And then I'm going to read chat. Oh my golly, I've been streaming for 1 hour and 20 minutes already, guys. I only got 40 minutes left of my 2 hours. I'm going to drink up. I am thirsty. I'll start a new list in a moment. Water tasty. Please, everyone go. Hydrate. Hydrate or die straight. And you don't want to die straight. Okay. Safi.k says hello. Hi, Safi. Heart. And Francis says, that was spot on. Thank you, Violet. Very insightful. You're very welcome. And John says, Violet, can you wait to answer my question? I'm going to the store. I'll be right back. I'll be back soon. I think I already answered it, John. Just go back in the video and I'm sure you will find it. Safi says, can you please pull a card on Sophia, fam member trying to poke me every time I see her lately and mumbling me to my face, I will destroy you, whenever it was completely uncalled for. How deep is it and why? I feel your pain. Alright. Oh, it's a fan member. Oh dear. So, alright, Safi, you're on the list. I will ask the cards, definitely. I'm sorry your family's bothering you. And Seant says, thank you. You're very welcome. And thank you for subscribing. Safi says, is the fact that Sarah is acting insolent to me and reporting stuff I do to her mom pre-calculated between the two of them? Interesting. And John says, I'm back. Welcome back. And Safi says, is ABD dots genuinely growing to like me more, or is it just a fiascade? Facade. Francis says, current feelings of Anna towards Francis and vice versa. Alright, so Francis getting on the board, the list. I don't know, kind of like, do we like being on the board better, or do we like being on the list better, guys? The thing is, ABD, who didn't like me, now does, and his family, the two S.S, who I thought did, are now acting hostile to my face. What is going on here? And Safi says, was ABD trying to shock me on purpose when he told me the story about the suicide? And John says, does the temp agency want to hire me? Okay, John is on the board. And Safi says, will I end up just detaching from most of my family or even all of them? Apparently I'm lagging. I apologize. I will check my stream. Everything looks okay. And checking my stream health. Okay, so it says at 10 p.m. stream is healthy, stream is excellent. Okay, so maybe it cleared up. Maybe. Okay, and will I end up just detaching from most of my family or even all of them? Ooh, Safi says. Safi's fucking lost. Okay, why do they all insist on painting me like the troublemaker of the family? Is it personal? Or are they just jealous? I made a bracelet as part of a spell I found in a video. Now I want to undo it. Did my intention of calling my energy back from it do the trick? Cool. Should I undo the bracelet at all? And Parlous Left says, hi Parlous, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Could I just feel the grief in the room? Grief? No griefers in the room. Alright, so I will go back up and start with Safi's first question. Okay. Can you please pull a card on Sophia, fam? Pin message. I'm going to have a drink of water first. And then we'll see how, because, let's see, I have been streaming for an hour and 27 minutes. We're going to see how long this list takes me. Okay. Safi's question. Okay, number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull cards, yeah. How deep is it and why? Alright, let's get a reading on Sophia. Sophia, why? Sophia, what you doing? Sophia, what you doing? Sophia, why you be a rat? Sophia. Oh, Sophia. So, this is a base Sophia personality trait, apparently. She's just gonna be herself, and she does not care who it affects. She just does not care. It is very deep. Because this is the major arcana, and this is the magician. And the magician knows that they can do anything they want. They know it. They know it. How deep is it and why? They just know it. They know they can do it, and they're gonna do it because they know it rattles you. They know they have power over you. So that is why they do it, and that is, she knows what she's doing to rattle you. The next question is the fact that Sarah is acting insolent to me and reporting stuff I do to her mom pre-calculated between the two of them. Pre-calculated. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it felt lovely. I freed my airway. Is it pre-calculated? Yes, it is. It is 2 of Wands, which makes sense. It is calculated decisions between the two of them. These are 2 actions that have coincided. So yes, there's a little bit of mom there and a little bit of brat there. Sorry, Sarah. There's a little bit of mom and a little bit of Sarah. And Safi says, is ABD genuinely growing to like me? or is it just a facade? So no genders. Is ABD genuinely growing to like Safi? Is ABD genuinely growing to like Safi? Is ABD genuinely going to like Safi? Needs to be flooped. Yes, they are genuinely growing to like you more. In fact, this is the 6 of chalices. You gave them some sort of emotional victory. I'm not sure what that victory was, but you made them feel something good, and that changed them. That changed their outlook on you. So they saw a different perspective. So that's very good. That's very good. Okay, and then we have Francis. So new deck. We need deck first, and then I will get to the making of the question board. No, I need you to clear. Don't you die on me. I need you to work, please. Don't die on me. Alright, I have to get new boards soon. They're dead, John. They're dead. I don't mean to just call out John here. Just everyone that seems to be dead. No! Oh well. Okay. So, I guess I will have to move the Probo Hobo Popo to a piece of paper. Here we go. Thank you for your patience. It's very appreciated. Pro, po, 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 probation officer. Awesome. Okay, and then on to there. There we go. It's safe, so I can use this one for Francis's question. I need more boards. I need more boards. Current feelings of Anna towards Francis. Anna to Francis. And Francis to Anna. Feelings. We're looking for feelings. Did I pick a deck? I didn't. I got distracted by the board. Okay. I guess we still need to pick a deck. Number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Every little thing you do is magic, you know. this deck out a lot tonight. Like 3 times already, at least. That's good for this deck. Gives this deck some exercise. It's my newest one. It's very pretty. Okay, so Anna's feelings towards Francis and Francis's feelings toward Anna. Feelings. We want feelings. The emotional kind. Knight of Wands for Anna towards Francis. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So Anna sees Francis as a very skilled individual, a hardworking, skillful individual. And I want to say it's job related and admiring the skills you have to get the job done, because it is the beaver chewing down a tree, and the beaver is a very smart animal, changing the environment around them and having all the skills to do it. So that's really high praise. That's really high praise. And the Wheel of Fortune is how Francis sees Anna. Because, hey, that is good luck. And all the doors of opportunity are opening. And there are sparkles and pretty things all around. And you're getting a helping hand through everything. So you really feel like Anna is a really amazing thing. And you feel like it's fated. It is a fated meeting. So you feel very special about Anna. Alright, I hope it helps you feel. I hope that helps you out, Francis. Princess gets happy. There we go. Probo hobo popo. Excuse me. Alright, so next we have Safi. We got Safi. What deck? Wait, for John? Do we have John? No, it's back to Safi. Okay, the thing about AB, who didn't. Okay, so first we need a deck before we get into the questions. Come on, focus. Number 2. Gay Terrets. Gay Terrets. Yeah, come back. I'm gonna pin the question. So the thing is, ABD, who didn't like me, now does, and his family, the 2S.S, who I thought did, are now acting hostile to my face. What's going on? Why is everybody so hostile? What's going on, guys? What's the hustle? Not so hostile. The moon. It's a mystery. It is a mystery. But cards, we kind of count on you. Ah, okay, so we have Ace of Swords. Well, yeah, they are starting conflicts, and it's very silly, but the Emperor. So some higher authority has been upset, and the upsetness has trickled down to the lower fields. So they're lashing out because people above them have lashed out at them. So because they don't have the emotional regulation to deal with it, you are unfortunately the target of that new upsetness. And it's very unfortunate, and it's very unseen. It's not seen to the outside world. So it is a lot of internal family stuff. And it's not your fault. It's not. And it is unjust, but just know that it's also not personal. It's not a personal vendetta against you. It is just what is going on in that family. So was AB... I'm going to pin the next question. Was AB trying to shock me on purpose when he told me the story about the suicide? Was he trying to shock Safi? Was he trying to shock Safi? Was he trying to shock Safi? And the answer is yes. He was trying to shock you. For the reaction, knowing it would. It was funny to him. Does the temp agency... Okay, so John's... What is it? The... Yeah. Need a deck for John. Need a deck for John. Okay, so number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Prisma Visions deck. Does the temp agency want to hire John? does the temp enter? Does the temp enter? I need water. Stat. Hydration, guys, is good for me. Okay. Does the temp agency want to hire John? There we go. I found words. Yay. Finding words is the best. Finding correct English words even better when water is here. Okay, so does the temp agency want to hire John? The answer is yes, with the Ten of Pentacles. So they are looking to hire you and help you make money. It's what they do. Alright, I hope that helps you out, John. John, and then to Sophie. Okay, we need a deck. 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 We need a deck, please. Oh, excuse-moi. S'il vous plaît. Number 8. Aww. For kitty cats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 for kitty cats. Meow. Boop. It broke. It just means it needs to be shuffled more. That's all it means. Will Safi end up just detaching from most of the family, or even all of them? So will Safi detach from the family? Will Safi detach from the family? No. You will not detach from the family. The High Priestess is the card of intuition. It is a major arcana, so listen to your intuition. Really listen to it. Look at your situation. There is a silver lining somewhere, and the High Priestess is asking you to find it. Alright, I hope that helps you out. Oh, there's more. Duh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just starting to get sleepy. I have been streaming for an hour and 51 minutes now. So we'll see how much time is. There's like 3 questions left. So no, there's like 2 questions. Yeah, there's like 3 questions left. Okay, so this may or may not be. Okay, I'm gonna call it right now. This last list is going to be the last questions for the night, so don't post any more tonight. Bring them back tomorrow. I am going to finish the questions here. Excuse me. And then I'm going to catch up on chat, and then I'll say goodnight. Thank you for your patience. And we've had some good times tonight. Some lovely questions. Let's see here. Safi's next question. Why do they all insist on painting me like a troublemaker of the family? Is it personal? Are they jealous? Alright, so another board question. Trouble. Wait. Scapegoat. Personal and jealous. What? Troublemaker. Okay, so okay. So why do they all insist on painting Safi like the troublemaker of the family? The Empress. Safi says, is it personal? No, it's not personal. And are they just jealous? No, they're not jealous. Okay, so why do they insist on painting you like the troublemaker of the family? It has to do with the Empress, which is the mother figure in the tarot card deck. So, Mommy is not seeing the good things in you. And Mommy seems to be queen of the family. And then we had a no, it's not personal. It's the King of Pentacles. So, it's not personal. So if it's the King of Pentacles, the King of Money, if it's the King of Money, it is frustration is passed down because they can't emotionally regulate their own feelings. So it's not personal, it's just displaced. And unfortunately, you seem to be a very good target for them. And then we have, are they just jealous? And the answer is no. And this is the Four of Cups. So this is, they're not jealous. Stable emotions. Stable cups. Boredom. Also boredom. Yeah, I remember. Or, wait. This is more than 4 cups. This is the 9 of cups. Okay. Unfortunately, they get their jollies from your misery, and they're not essentially good people, but they're helping their own egos feel better. And that's for everyone. It's not the most healthy way to go about it, and it's very unfortunate that you are the scapegoat for their emotional inability to regulate. It sucks. I'm sorry. Okay, I made a bracelet as part of a spell I found in a video. Now I want to undo it. Did my intention of calling my energy back from it do the trick? It's a very good question. A very good question. And this is the last question. And then I'm going to catch up on chat. And then I'm going to say goodnight. Okay, here you go. So, did your intention of calling the energy back from it do the trick? Did your intention of calling the energy back from it do the trick? Did your intention of calling back the energy back from it do the trick? The answer is yes. Your action of doing that did do it did do what you wanted to. You recalled it, so because that's the 9 of wands, and that is gathering your skills and being able to do what you need to get done. Good job. The intention to bring back the energy from the trick was amazing. You did really good. Alright, and I am done. I have reached 1 hour and 59 minutes. Oh, 2 hours. So I'm going to read chat and say good night. So I'm going to put these cards away and hydrate, and then I'll get to that. Thank you all for your lovely questions. Ah, perfect timing, you see? Because there's a storm here. I mean, doing a card reading during a storm is kind of thematic and amazing, but I'm tired and there's a storm, so I'm going to be able to nap right through it. Okay. This board. Okay. And then there was a hidden question. Should I undo the bracelet at all? Well, that kind of goes with the first question, because I said you did it correctly. So, if you You said you undid it, so, and the cards confirmed it, so that just goes to that question too, so it's all good. Parlis says, I could just feel the grief in the room. I'm sorry to hear that. Parlis Lodge says, there's been a lot of loss and adjustments over the weekend. I'm sorry to hear that. And Parlis Lodge says, covering, okay, so that's a shield over the eyes. I didn't expect to cry like this. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. And John says, sounds like Griffin. Narcissists are evil. And Parloslot says, heart with a plus sign. Been an unboxing of Vlad the Impaler deck based on Bram Stoker. The deck was pretty intense. Too gross. Yeah, that could be a thing. And Parloslot says, Sunflower, that device runs on batteries? Yes, so these have... Is it this one? Yes. They have batteries inside them. I mean, I could buy the batteries, but it's honestly, I've been wanting better boards, so this is just an excuse to buy better boards. And they're one of those, they're like those really obscure, batteries. It is a button batteries, that's what they're called. CR 2025. Actually, I might have this one, but this one is not the one that is dead. It's actually a good one. These ones are really, really, really cheap. These were a 3-pack. But yeah, right here, it also has the battery slot. So yes, they have batteries on them. And Joe says, I have crystals. It's kind of annoying when my friend is reading into me like you didn't need to know that. People getting personal. Yeah, it can't. If you can set boundaries, John, if you feel invaded. And that is what all the protection crystals are for. And Safi says, yeah, narcissists are crazy. They're so cray-cray. Parlasot says, Peter Griffin, the cartoon character / Seth MacFarlane actor. And Safi says, but I find myself having to learn how to be more toxic like that in order to survive what they do. That is unfortunate. Because of your environment that you have to act like them, I do understand that you have to survive, and survive until you get out, but then go find yourself again. I wish you luck on your journey. And Parlasut says autumn leaves. And I lost it. It's so far up. Oh my god, there's been such a long conversation. Okay, I will get through this. Okay, and Parlasut says BRB. And John says, is Alex mad at me because I have money and he doesn't? Okay, so John, I am over my 2-hour limit. Bring that question back tomorrow and I will answer it. John, can crystals actually keep people from reading into you the like black obsidian or tourmaline? Yes, they can. Parla Slouch, that stone might help if you believe in it. It helps because it is the stone. It is the correct stone. Safi says, will do. And Parlis says, Flower, love the questioning phrasing. And Safi says, thanks everyone, this is very helpful. Ladybug, hibiscus, 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 rose. Parlislatch says, picked the emoticon flower. Parlislatch says, that was unusual. Flower, funny how some of those answers reveal themselves. And Parlislatch says, cat deck. And Safi says, thanks, I like the way you write too. Oh, you're welcome. John says, well, that's what I've heard, yes. And Parlislatch says, deck is sensitive. Oh, it's a sensitive deck. And Francis has retracted a message. Parlislatch says, house with a tree on a green lawn. Remember to rest well. I will rest well. And Parlislatch says, I'll wait Monday. Yes, thank you guys. Safi says, my intuition is telling me to run to a deserted island. Make sure they have a very nice hotel. Parlislatch says, hospital, you can only give so much at the blood bank. Learn to say no. Exactly. Survive what you're doing, get out, and then live your own way, honey. And Parlislatch says, checking on that coffee, mixing it up with fudge and vanilla ice cream in a mug. That sounds very tasty. And Safi says, smile, blush, Parlis, you have good advice too. Yeah, Parlis does. I'm gonna have another drink of hydrating fluids. Alrighty. So, stadium equals folks are just hungry for energy. Watch out for the vampires, especially the emotional ones. And John says, stuff like that comes from trauma. It can, yes. Did you do my other question? I'll look at the live again. I think I did 2 of John's questions. Yeah, you're gonna have to look back through the live. Because I know we did one with Griffin, and we did one with the Probo Hobo Popo. Yes. And Parlislatch says, take care. And Parlislatch says, expecting a lot to change. Sun moves into Leo. Sun moves into Leo. Safi says, trauma. I went through trauma and can't stand to see people suffering. Even my own enemies. Anstina says, hi, Violet. Hi, Anstina. And Parlislatch says, love, it's a wedding emoticon. Love spells can take a lot of energy and resources from others. It's so true. Are you giving free readings away today? I did. So, Anstina, yes, I did, but I'm already at my 2-hour mark today. So, no more readings today. I'm just finishing up chat, and then I'm going to say goodbye. I will be back in 22 hours to do more readings at 8:30 tomorrow. So come back then. It's 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. So Francis says, "Good night, Violet. Thank you for the readings and sweet dreams." You too. Thank you very much. And thank you for your amazing questions. Safi says, energy from one who does them or the recipients. Energy from the one who does them. Energy from the one who does them. Oh, okay. Love spells from others. Got it. Okay, you were asking about, is the energy from the one who does them or the recipient? Well, whoever is doing the spell, it does take the energy from them. Button batteries. Correct. Let's see. Safi says, "I'm learning a lot around here. Good job." And Prasad says, "We'll keep an eye out for those tablets. They're on Amazon. They're really the best. I love them. I recommend them." Alright, so guys, I've caught up on chat. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. Good night. Sweet dreams. Bye.